Hi everyone, it's Laurel, your librarian, here today to recommend top 5 books for Earth Day. So let's get started. The top 5 picture books to read aloud for Earth Day. In this video, I'll be going over what the top 5 books are, 3 reasons why this would make a really great picture book choice, some discussion questions that you can ask, and an activity that you can do. So let's go. Number 1, The Earth Book, published in 2010 by Todd Parr. Todd Parr is such an amazing author and illustrator, but here are 3 reasons why this is a great choice. Number 1, the steps that Todd Parr mentions in the book are very practical. These are things that children can do on their own, like saving water or by turning off or not taking long showers. Um, and also there are silly pictures on each page, so there's something to keep every child engaged. I usually end up having kids laughing a lot during this story. The illustrations are so friendly. Todd Parr is a master at connecting with what draws children's attention, and there's just so friendly, it makes you smile. Number 2 is Wangari's Trees of Peace by Jeanette Winter, published in 2008, and this is a true story from Africa. Here are 3 reasons why this is a great choice. Number 1, it teaches sustainability, like what that word actually means. So in this story, Wangari Maatai leaves her village to go off to college, and when she comes back, she notices that all the trees are cut down, and people are starving, and the land is dying. So she finds a way to plant trees that will help feed her village, but also keep the soil healthy and keep it from eroding. By doing so, she gets her whole community involved, and it creates jobs for so many people, and it creates a sustainable economy, and slowly the animals start to come back to the village. Her efforts, along with all the people who joined and helped her, resulted in over 30 million trees being planted in Africa. So it's quite an inspiring story. She also won the Nobel Peace Prize in 2004. So it's a great story to teach children how you can work together with others to make a huge difference. Number 3, unfortunately, this one is not available as a read aloud on YouTube, but due to copyright, but it is so amazing. It's called Lovely Earth, and it's part of a trilogy, so I included the other 2 pictures. It's like you get a bonus books in this on the slide. So there's Lovely Earth, Heal the Earth, and Touch the Earth, written by Julian Lennon, and he is the son of John Lennon, the famous singer from the Beatles. 3 reasons why. It's interactive. So what I loved about this story was that students aren't just passively reading this story. It kind of gets them out of their seats, gets them excited and engaged to think of how they are active members of creating change within their environment. The illustrations are gorgeous. I don't normally buy books because I like to borrow due to space, but I would totally buy these books because of how wonderfully written and illustrated they are. Uh, the characters in this book get into a plane and they go all over the world, and you get to see how we're all connected and we all affect one another. So it creates this understanding about global connection. Highly recommend. Number 4 is The Great Kapok Tree by Lynn Cherry, written in 1990. Although it was written 30 years ago, 30 plus years ago, it has stood the test of time for a reason. So 3 reasons why you should read it. It teaches children to stop, look, and listen. So in this story, the man is about to cut down this beautiful giant kapok tree, And if you've ever seen a kapok tree, it's the most gorgeous tree. Well, the trees are all nice, but these trees are quite majestic. And before he cuts it down, he feels tired and he takes a nap. While he's napping, some of the creatures that live in the tree start to whisper in his ear reasons why he should not cut it down. It's our home. It provides food. It provides shelter. So taking some time to actually think, look, and listen before acting on how our actions can impact the environment. So continuing on from listening, you teaches students how to reflect. And lastly, the illustrations are drawn to scale. For the most part, I love illustrations that teach students and children what the animals actually look like, but it's visually very appealing. So wonderful book. And the last but not least, The Lorax by Dr. Seuss in 1971. And this book has had quite a great impact on our society and helps teach it helps teach children about consequences. It takes the reader on a journey of imagining what would happen if we did not change the way that we um, if we did not change the way we treat the earth, and what are the consequences of that if we continue on that path. So so it's a great reminder to think about what the future could look like if we take a different path. Secondly, it promotes advocacy. In this book, the Lorax says, I speak for the trees, that the trees may not have a voice, and it is our responsibility to advocate for the things that don't have a voice and that are so valuable to all living creatures, including ourselves. And lastly, I love Dr. Seuss's rhymes and rhythms, which also align with Poetry Month. So April is Poetry Month, and so you get like a double whammy by reading about Earth Day and also promoting poetry. So just a quick recap, the top 5 picture books are The Great Kapok Tree, The Lorax, Wangari's Trees of Peace, The Earth Book, and Love the Earth. Some questions that you can ask at the end of your story. Number 1, how did this story make you feel? Number 2, why do you want to help the planet? And number 3, what is one thing that you can do to help the planet? A great activity that you can do that usually gets kids howling and out of their seats is charades. So I would give each child a word related to Earth Day that they have to keep secret. So the word could be like recycle, plant a garden, don't waste water, etc. And then they have to act that word out. They can use props, but no words, while everyone guesses what the word is. I hope this presentation has helped. I use Slides Go to create my slideshow. And if you liked today's video, please like and subscribe so I can continue to make videos to help connect you with great books and resources. Hope you have a great day, and I look forward to connecting with you again later.